Hello people, this is Purple and welcome back to another installment of the free games of the week. I need to work on a better name for this. Today we are going to be playing bloons BTD6. It's free on the Epic Game Store until January 15th. This is a tower defense game by Ninja Kiwi. The game had previous installments, as you can see from the 6 in the name, and most of these games were very popular in online free game sites in the early and mid 2010s. I do remember playing the original Bloons, not even the TD one, and also the original few BTD games because they were free there and yeah, it was fun. To me, playing this game was a lot of nostalgia, so I might kind of like give too high praise for some things and too little praise for others because I'm playing from a nostalgia side, and yeah. And so I mostly played the game how I remember it and didn't really take too much effort to try the new features, the stuff that I don't know as well. As these balloons approach your town or whatever, wave after wave, you can both get more monkeys and stronger monkeys to pop those balloons before they get there. In this game, there's a lot of different options when it comes to both the towers, the regular ones, and heroes. You can pick one hero to help you in your game. And while some of them are just straight damage output, like trying to kill as many balloons as possible, others have specific tasks. Maybe they give you more money, maybe they buff the other towers, and so you need to play with the very limited funds you get from popping balloons to get the most perfect amount of monkeys and whatever to fight them off. Something that also I like about this game, at least so far, I haven't played too much, is the fact that there's a lot of maps that you can choose to and play in. And each of these maps is accompanied by a bunch of different modifiers and difficulty levels that you can pick to adjust to your own expertise. The basic gameplay loop is the same as most tower defense games. You try to kill all the enemies before they reach the end of a track, and you can fail by letting some enemies pass through a limited number of times before you lose the game. Some elite enemies will just end your game instantly if you let them through, and to do this you can both choose different towers and different upgrade paths within those towers to get rid of the balloons before they reach the end. Some things about this game that I kind of like and kind of dislike at the same time, and that is how grindy it is, because you don't start the game with everything unlocked. You need to gain XP with each tower type for you to unlock all of the things, So for example, I really like the sniper monkeys, so I played a lot of sniper monkeys, so I immediately was able to get the higher tiers within a couple games. But I didn't really play with the wizard monkey, so I am level 50 or some shit in the game at this point because I played more than I kinda needed to. And I still am in the first few upgrades of that monkey. So the game can become kind of grindy and kind of hard to progress because you need to play with just the characters that will get you where you want. If you want to unlock more upgrades to those characters, which is a bit annoying. If you have an account or you subscribe to the game, I don't really fucking know how it works. You can have access to other minigames, other lore things. I'm not really going to talk about that because I chose not to make an account nor pay anything because this is free games of the week and I'm trying to limit the time that I play the game so that I can make the videos before the fucking game stops being free. There's more to the game than just the basic gameplay loop. And if you really like this type of games, you could probably just try it out, As you upgrade your towers, you also get the chance to use some abilities that you can click on to use, so you can deal more damage in a short period of time, or get money randomly, or whatever it might be. And while early game, usually your towers can just deal with it, at some point there will be some waves that are much stronger than previous wave, and so these powers become essential, after wave 120 or some shit. Now, there are also some interesting things about the game. So each tower has 3 upgrade paths, so you can pick the top, the middle, or the bottom upgrade path. You can pick 2 of the upgrade paths in reality, but one of them will only have 2 little upgrades, whilst the other can go to 4 or 5. The 5th upgrade, you can only have 1 of each 5th upgrade paths in your game, and at some point, if you play enough, most towers have what's called a paragon. I haven't unlocked the paragon of any tower because it's fucking grindy to get one, but it works by increasing the amount of by fusing the towers that you have at the maximum level already to create a big, stronger one. Now, the maps themselves are also interesting. Some of them are obstacles, some of them have removable obstacles that can give you even more money, but you need to pay to remove, so it takes some time and all that. That's also part of how the game works. And all of these, and even the shape of the track, affects a lot how you can choose to where to pick, what towers to pick and where to place them. If you have played other tower defense games, like Ark Knights, whatever, and enjoyed it, you might want to try this, at least while it's free in the Epic Store, because the original, like the game is usually at about €7, at least from what I see, it's like 6 something. So yeah, I think it's worth it for you, even if you don't really like the game, at least to get it and try it. While some other games like Ark Knights, like I just spoke about, have a more linear, more like overarching story, this one doesn't really. Like, there's like some basic lore, there's events, there's stuff like that, but there's no real story. But the progression with each tower is kind of similar in some ways. You need to play with the tower for you to be able to unlock the upgrades, for you to then have a stronger tower next time you play. This game is pretty much the pinnacle of tower defense games, in my opinion. It has a massive variety of both towers and upgrades, and also stuff like powers that you can use while playing. You can like get an instant tower, you can get powers that boost your towers or that give you money. Yeah, in my opinion, this game is absolutely worth it for you to just log into your Epic account and go get it. Especially if when you're a kid, you used to play this kind of games. Like, personally, I didn't play this game before because it was a paid title, and there's such a massive variety of tower defense games that you can just play for free. So when I saw this for free on the Epic Store, I had to try it, especially because this game has been out since 2018, and like, I have been thinking of playing since, but there's always that thing like, oh yeah, I need to pay like €6 or €7 or whatever it is, and I usually don't really like paying for games. I paid for like 5 games in my whole life, and one of them turned free like 2 months after I paid. So yeah. Again, this is just a recommendation, you don't have to go play it. I don't get anything from you playing it, and yeah. So now, to end, thank you for watching. I hope that like my video was even just a little bit captivating for you to go check it out. If you know of a game that's going to be free for like over the next month or something, especially in a platform different from Epic Store, please do tell me, because like Epic Store, like the games sometimes just suck, and I'm not going to be reviewing and posting about a game that I really don't like. And yeah, I'm kind of just speaking at this point. Thank you for watching. If you have some opinions, some ways that you think I could make my videos better, I know I need to like really work on my script writing, but yeah, that's something that I need to like actually start writing my scripts instead of just speaking off the top of my head, because I've been doing that mostly. I usually just write a couple like important points and just start debating fucking words out of my mouth. And yeah, thank you for watching. See you next time. Bye.